Well, what is going on, guys? It's Cripple and Crunch here, back again after another month of doing absolutely nothing on the channel, and today I finally found something to make a video on. Now, like the good little Griffin gaming clone I am, I'll be making fun of a console peasant today, and that guy's called Milkamum. He's made a video called Starfield exclusive to Xbox. Why Phil Spender? Phil Spender. Okay, we'll just go with that. So anyway, without keeping you guys around too long, I thought we'd just get into the video. Like, subscribe, do what all the kids do these days, you know, changing things up a bit. Anyway, let's get into it.
What's up, guys? It's Malcolm. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about this new game that's going to be exclusive on Xbox.
Okay, so two things first off, and I'm sorry to cut him off so soon, but first, he has worse mic quality than I did, and I'm not talking about me right now. I'm talking about OG Cripple. You know, back, Fallout 4 mod review Cripple.
It's a very, I'm getting some pretty fall vibes. The thick wilderness is really only within, like, nearby Sanctuary.
And second, of course he's playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, of course. Not throwing shade at anyone that plays, Horizon Zero Dawn just for fun, but like these PlayStation fanboys fucking love this game. Like, you say one bad thing about it, oh, it's all over for you, man.
And PC, it's called Starfield. Starfield. And I'm saying,
I mean, I guess we've got to give him that one. He got the name of the game right, but come on. Like, Jesus Christ.
Whatever this game is, it's trash. I do not care. And I'm saying, people have been hyping this game up. Oh my gosh, the Xbox players are just hyping this game up.
I mean, to be fair to the guy for a moment, like, yeah, people are hyping this shit up and we don't even know anything about it. Like, it's a new game that we haven't seen a trailer for, we haven't seen gameplay for, and people are just, blowing their minds over it, or, maybe blowing their loads, but there's nothing to get too excited for at this stage, I don't think. I think everyone agrees that it'll just be Skyrim in space. Carrying on.
They think it's going to be the best thing in the world, and I'm saying, Bethesda is publishing this trash, and I'm saying this game is going to be the buggiest piece of garbage ever to be created. This game is going to disappoint so many people. This is the type of game to be disappointing.
So you're seriously going to take Starfield, a game that we know absolutely nothing about, and then call it, disappointing trash, and then ignore, Last of Us 2, Spider-Man Miles Morales, all that shit? I mean, it's a rookie mistake, but, man, yeah, you got to keep that content up, People are going to think you aren't a reputable source.
I'm saying that I don't know why these Xbox bums won't realize no amount of publishers bought by Xbox will save the Xbox brand.
I think Xbox buying Bethesda and putting it onto Game Pass, may have slightly boosted sales for Xbox Game Pass. So I guess in a roundabout way, it didn't kill the brand. How about that? So how about we think about something before we say it next time?
Nobody has an Xbox except reviewers and IGN dudes like that IGN bum that I was talking about. Oh my gosh, Xbox is way better than PlayStation. I play so much Xbox. That was ultimate cap. He got exposed.
I'm so glad that we can both agree that IGN is bullshit, because it is. But in my experience, it's actually that they're mostly PlayStation fanboys that don't shut up about how pro-consumer PlayStation is, despite the fact that they lock away games and force you to spend $500 to play them. It's really fun, this game that we're playing, because at the end of the day, we get to find out that you're a lot more like the IGN folk than you'd like to admit. God, I sound like a 7 News report, don't I? This just in, this man's a PlayStation fanboy, and for some reason this lady across the road is really upset about it.
This Starfield game is going to be trash. I'm saying the fact that it's not on PlayStation is exactly why it's going to fall. Nobody cares about this game.
Okay, so let's put it into simple words, right? A lot of people own a PlayStation. I'm not sure on the exact numbers, but I think it's around the 150 million mark that are currently active. You're saying that because that base isn't going to buy the game. We're not even bringing into the fact that these people might own multiple consoles. You are saying that just because PlayStation isn't going to be able to play it, the game will fail. Because you're not taking into account the fact that people on PC are going to play it, people on Xbox Series X and S will play it, mobile gamers will play it because of Xbox Cloud Gaming. But apparently no, all of these platforms are worthless because the 150 million users of PSN, which is a drop in the ocean of the entire gaming market, aren't going to play it, so the game is going to crash, it's going to burn, it's going to fail. I don't know why I spent so much time on this, it just really pissed me off. Anyway, let's get on with it.
I'm saying PlayStation is the brand. PlayStation is the market leader. PlayStation is king. And that's facts.
Okay, so I'm just going to pull up a site here and take a look at the, most important market-leading gaming platforms of the current day. Alright, so I'm going to pull up this sheet from a website called Statista, and, oh, would you look at that? PC's the most used gaming platform, and the Switch is second, and finally the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro are third, and then you have smartphones and tablets fourth, Xbox fifth. So, I mean, I guess you're kind of right in that PlayStation is definitely right up there with some of the most important platforms, but it isn't the most important platform. Definitely not bigger than PC.
Blue is the brightest and most nice color there is.
Well, I mean, man, I'm glad we could finally agree on something. Blue is the best color.
And I'm saying, and then you see these PC bums, and I'm saying, getting so excited. Oh my gosh, ha! See, this is what happens, PlayStation fanboys. See, exclusives are bad. See, this is what happens when you're exclusive. Exclusives are bad for gaming. Exclusives are still not bad for gaming. Exclusives are the best thing that ever happened in gaming. And I'm saying,
hey, this guy's starting to sound like an old friend of the channel's.
Don't forget to smash the like button, hit subscribe, share this video, all that good stuff, guys.
nobody cares about this game. This game, Starfield, is trash. And I'm saying, they want to talk about this, exclusives are bad, but the thing is, I'm saying, there are people on PlayStation who actually want to play this game.
So you say that nobody cares about this game, and then 5 seconds later you proceed to say that there are people on PlayStation that care about the game. Like, the fucking contradictions and mental gymnastics that you would have to go through to say that is ridiculous. Like, this is what people need to understand. Think about what you're going to say before you turn on your mic. Like, all those cybersecurity lessons in elementary school, or have you not finished elementary school yet? In fact, scratch that, have you set foot in a school, period? Because it doesn't sound like you have. Look, I'm sorry I'm getting so angry over this, but people like this just really piss me off. I don't get what's so good about exclusives. I don't get what's so good about having to pay $500 just to play Demon's Souls, a remastered PS3 game. I understand why the companies do it, it's to make money, but the reason that they do it is because we allow them to. It's because people like this allow them to do this, to pay $500 for a game, because apparently, for some reason, just because one game's on one piece of plastic and not the other, that makes it better for some reason. Not the gameplay makes it better, it's not the, the story that makes it better, it's the fact that it's on a fucking PlayStation.
I'm saying, that's the problem with PC fanboys. That's the problem with Xbox. I'm saying, they just generalize and think everybody, every PlayStation owner thinks the same. I don't think the same. I don't want to play Bethesda games.
You mean like how you're generalizing the fact that a Bethesda game's gonna be bad before you know anything about it whatsoever?
Some people do, but I'm saying, so you just hate on me, but in the process, you're hating on the people who are passionate about Bethesda, who are passionate about Starfield. But if it means I'm getting jealous about these exclusives, it's all good, because nobody cares about those other people. I'm saying, and that's facts. I'm saying, but the Starfield game is going to be trash. It's going to be trash. I mean, these games with big space exploration, all this BS, they always are mediocre.
Again with the generalizing. Like, I'm playing one of my favorite space exploration games right now in the background, Kerbal Space Program. That's not a mediocre game, I absolutely love it, it's my favorite game of all time. Like, this may unironically be the most hypocritical video I've ever seen.
Look at No Man's Sky. Look at Mass Effect Andromeda. Look at every literal space game there is. It's mediocre. I'm saying, and gets patches along the way that try to save the game but never do.
You picked the one space exploration game in which patches saved it. Like, No Man's Sky is now one of my favorite games as well. And I think that patches absolutely saved that game. You had Beyond, Pathfinder, Next. All of those updates completely changed the game in a way that kind of, moved it further towards the state that it should have been at launch. Don't get me wrong, like, the launch was absolutely horrible, but the way it is now is absolutely a fun, playable, beautiful game. All I've done in this video so far is list off the greatest hits album for space exploration games, like, Jesus Christ.
I'm saying, I was literally in a Twitter thread on that, Starfield was coming to Xbox Twitter thread.
Oh no, Twitter, this is gonna be good.
People were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to play this game on my PC. It's going to be so fun. I'm saying, and then Xbox were coming through. I'm saying, talking about, thank you for supporting Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have a PC doesn't mean you're not supporting Xbox. You're still an Xbox customer. You're with us. Xbox is PC.
What the fuck? That was like the most demonic speech I've ever heard. Like, but in all fairness to those guys, like, I mean, PC is Windows for the most part, so they kind of are Xbox customers, especially if they're subscribed to Game Pass, which I think most people are. But that does seem to be a bit of a stretch to assume that, you know, they're with you, seeing as fanboys in general are really divisive and don't like to mix with other people in society.
I'm saying, and that's what you want to agree with, PC players? Xbox is a PC? Okay, Xbox is PC now. I'm saying, those are the people I want to side with. Yep, that's how it is. But, you know, just, this game's going to be trash. The graphics look terrible. I don't even think they revealed the game. I'm saying, I don't know where this hype is coming from. There's literally no pictures or anything about this game, and people are hyped about it.
You mean like how there's no pictures of the game at all, and yet you're still shitting on it? But seriously, for a sec, this guy's the least self-aware person I think I've ever seen on YouTube.
Gaming is going to die if it means Phil Spencer's going to buy everything. I'm saying, and that's facts. I'm saying, you guys also want to talk about, you know, Xbox being the underdog. You guys think Xbox is the underdog.
No, they're like the richest company on earth, dude.
I'm saying, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. They don't care about you.
Yeah, and so why would PlayStation care about you? Like, why are you white knighting for this company so much? They wouldn't care less about you, you know?
I'm saying, they're not the underdog. They're not the little indie developers you think they are. Just because PlayStation is the market leader doesn't mean that Xbox is some kind of indie, you know. Oh my gosh, they're so indie. They're so small. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute and small. Oh my gosh, Xbox is so consumer friendly. They're so, you know, indie. Xbox isn't indie. Xbox is the biggest company there is. Microsoft is the biggest company there is. Microsoft has taken over your brains. They came out with a vaccine.
Oh no, you're not one of those people, are you? God, we have a conspiracy theorist on our hands, boys.
None of these companies are, except PlayStation. I love PlayStation. PlayStation is consumer friendly and is the king of consoles.
Oh god, here we go again. Alright, PlayStation, the long or short of it is, they're not consumer friendly, they lock away games, so you have to pay for a $500 console. You know, not exactly the most consumer friendly practice.
As soon as this game drops, I'm gonna have a PC by then, so I won't have to buy an Xbox to play this game.
Yeah, sure. That's what a lot of people like you say, mate. And yet, for some reason, this PC never seems to materialize.
You know, it's not coming to a PS5, and you know, that's it. I don't care. Nobody.
Well, I mean, you can say that again, but that kind of wraps it up, guys. The video, he just rambles on for like another 30 seconds. I don't really see a point in, you know, covering that. And before I go, I will acknowledge that this guy is 100% a troll. I'll have a comment in the comment section pinned up just to, you know, acknowledge that. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up, you know. Good 12-minute video. Gonna, you know, crank that ad rev, even though my channel isn't monetized. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to try to crank out more of these. I know I say that every single video, but I'm really going to try this time, as well as the fact that that KSP series I'm doing, that's still happening. It's just in a bit of a kind of dead state at the moment because I've had a lot of schoolwork to do, but that'll continue. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, do what all the kids do these days. Have a good one. See you later.
It's all okay, but I know, yeah, your silence speaks so loud.